So here's another caregiver chat for Sunday, since I have some extra time. Since this is my 24th wedding anniversary, or the eve of our anniversary, I thought it'd be important to talk a little bit about marriages. I think a great title for this content is Chronic Illness Doesn't Just Affect the Patient, but it can affect the marriage too. One thing people don't talk about enough is what chronic illness does to a marriage. When someone you love has a complex medical issue, the relationship changes with your spouse or your loved one. Not because you stopped loving each other, but because life asks something different of both of you. Stress becomes constant. Finances become tighter because of medical bills, missed work, or changes in employment. That's happened for us. Conversations revolve around medications, appointments, insurance, seizures, therapies, and the what ifs instead of date nights and vacations, which we have not had a lot of. And sometimes we become teammates before we remember that we're spouses. In our family, because of the severity of Kenzie's epilepsy, I sleep in a bed in her room every night. If she has a seizure and stops breathing, I'm right there. I need to be there. We've just decided that that's something that needs to happen. That means I don't sleep in our bedroom with my husband. Something as simple as sharing a bed, something many couples take for granted, is something we don't have right now. That affects our connection. Sometimes it affects our conversations. It affects our intimacy. It affects the little moments that help a marriage stay healthy, and we try everything we can to keep our marriage healthy. The other thing that I've learned is that we each carry different burdens. Sometimes I assume Andy knows everything I'm carrying emotionally. Sometimes he assumes I know what he's carrying, which isn't, always true, but we don't. He's grieving things I don't always see. I'm carrying fears he may not fully understand sometimes. We're both exhausted, just in different ways. I've learned that assumptions can quietly build walls between the two of us. We are two people that love each other. The answer isn't pretending everything is okay all the time. It's talking, it's checking in on each other. It's asking, how are you doing? And we've had some tough moments. Not as a caregiver, not as a parent, as a husband, as a wife. Chronic illness can absolutely strain a marriage, and it has put some strain on ours. But it can also teach compassion. It can also teach us where we need to lean into for being a team. It can teach us to celebrate the smallest victories together. If you're watching this and your marriage feels different because of caregiving and chronic illness in your family, you're not failing. You're adapting to life. You're adapting to a life you've never planned for. Give each other grace. Keep choosing each other, even if it looks different than what you imagined when we first got married. Because love sometimes isn't found in grand gestures. Sometimes it's found in two exhausted people who keep showing up for each other every day, one day at a time. Remember, hope doesn't have to be big. Sometimes hope is just making it through the day. Until next time, keep finding the joy in the journey. I hope that you guys have a great night.